Hello class, today we're going to be using this clay. It's an air dry clay to make a sunflower on a cardboard, and this is going to be in the middle of the cardboard, the center of the sunflower, and we're going to take a little bit of clay every time and just make a center of the sunflower, and then we're going to add these little beads into the center. So it's going to be very 3D relief. Which is a type of sculpture, relief. That's RELIEF, relief sculpture. And so that means that it has 3 dimensions, but one side is flat. And we are going to create like a center of the sunflower. I am kind of pinching right now the clay, giving it some texture in the middle of the sunflower, as you can see, and just always making the center a little wider. And I'm going to do the same exact procedure for the leaves, except I'm going to make the leaves looking like a petal, like that, like a little triangle, and I'll keep adding them around the sunflower in a concentric way. Concentric means circular way, but more circle than one. So I'm gonna circle with these petals twice around the sunflower. Don't make them too thick because you're not gonna have enough clay to go around. Make sure it's thinner. This might be too thick. Also, if you need extra clay and you're out, take it from the center if there's too much there. And I'm shaping a little triangle, and then I'll put a thumb inside of the triangle to make an indentation to make it look like a petal, raised petal. And you can see, I'll put it closer, how the 3D petals look like. And you really don't need too much clay in the middle. So as long as there's a good base, because we're gonna adhere these on top and they're gonna create their own texture. These are little beans, and they're gonna give us that sunflower seed texture. We're gonna put them all around into the clay, and then we get to paint it. The middle of the sunflower should be in brown hues, and then the sunflower petals should be yellow and orange. But I've seen a sunflower that was sometimes red or other colors, even purple. And maybe some of our art will be ready to showcase next week at the DeLand Fall Festival, which is going to be on the Woodland Boulevard, downtown DeLand. And maybe some students can even win some prizes with their submissions. And all we are doing is we're going around, pinching a little clay out, forming it into a little triangle, forming a little center, making it flat, and attaching around the sunflower. Turn your cardboard around and pinch a clay, make it into a triangle, pinch it into a sunflower petal by pushing your thumb in it. That makes it into a cute little petal, and then we're ready to go all the way around. And then we're gonna go in between each one. So when we finish the first concentric circle, we're gonna go around, putting more sunflower petals. Okay, and this will dry hard, but we can paint it while it's still wet. Technically, there's time. So we'll see if we have to take 2 classes or 1 class to finish this. I have finished my first circle. Now with a pinch of some clay, same thing like I've been doing, create that petal with my thumb and sort of like a triangle, pushing the thumb and go in between each sunflower, raising the petals like this. And you see how the next layer is between these two sunflowers, and turn your paper around, and then you're gonna go in between these two. So pinch a little clay out, not too much so you have enough to go around twice. And push that in. Okay, in between those two again. So I keep going between the two petals. You can add more seeds in the center. That's really simple. You just push them in place really nicely. And it's times of Thanksgiving and gratitude for all the things that we have. And sunflower is a good symbol of that as well. So we can think about upcoming holidays and spending time with families, or after the show is done, when you get these back, you get to gift it to one of your family members, even for Christmas or something like that. So this is something that you should think about in terms of gratitude, or that parent that makes a difference in your life, or two parents, and or grandma, grandpa, or anybody else that would that you're grateful for in your life, even a pet during this season. And make them a card, make them something special that comes from you, that you show your gratitude for them. And for a pet, take them on a long walk or give them something yummy to eat. So just show your love in so many ways. And as you can see, now we have the second layer done, and be sure that all of the petals are pushed in properly so they can stay and not fall off the cardboard. Add as many seeds as you like. I would add maybe 2 more, because you see this 2 have it, but this 2 don't. So 1, 2 more petals, and then we should be done. And this is how it's gonna end up looking. Then we're gonna paint the rest. So I am gonna finish these 2 petals here. Fit my clay in there. The second layer also helps to hold the first layer of petals up, so it gives it more 3D look. And the last thing that we want to do, if you have clay left only, you can add a little leaf on the side, maybe sunflower leaf, like this. Shape it for it to look like a leaf. It might fall though, might not stick very good. So, but if you have a little clay left, you can try to form a little leaf on the side, kind of maybe stick it to one of the leaves under, so it looks like it's coming from under the sunflower. And then we're gonna get to paint the whole thing. Okay, and now is your turn.